School does not prepare you for how to be in good shape from financial perspective. It prepares you for a working life as an employee or a self-employed business owner. How can you expect someone to teach something that they have not done themselves? Many individuals are shocked when they graduate from high school and face a new reality in their lives. Many countries are seeing an increase in student debt. This is due to the fact that college is becoming increasingly expensive. It is terrible that they become overburdened with debt and fail to repay it on time. They also charge interest, making it appear as if nothing happened. Let us now discuss the 10 rules that schools do not teach us. Number 1. Power of compound interest. If you begin investing at the age of 20, you will most likely be financially independent by the age of 40. Imagine being able to live the life you desire at the age of 40. In your 20s, it is a good idea to buy something cheap and unattractive and fix it up with your friends. Getting to millionaire status in your 40s is simple if you invest your money and focus on building your assets in your 20s. That will cover all your future expense. Number 2. Master yourself in taxes. In this life, there is no way to escape when it comes to paying taxes or dying. It is an intriguing topic with a lot of stuff to learn. To properly get you into taxation, they would have to teach a whole degree. There are 4 main ways to earn money. You can use W-2s to be employed, run a business as a solo proprietor, be an LCC or core proprietor, or be an investor. The employee is the only one of these 4 that has no control over its taxes. When you get paid, the money is already set aside for taxes. To minimize their tax impact, employees should consult with a CPA or a tax attorney. Whatever they are doing today may benefit from the assistance of an expert. They can always deduct expenses or delay paying taxes. Number 3. Learn how and when to buy a house. People who graduate from college incur additional debt by purchasing a home. They buy a brand new car, spend at least $30,000 on it, and then buy the most expensive property they can afford just by borrowing money or loan it. You are making the biggest mistake of your life. This must be taught to the next generation. When you buy a house, your lender requires that your debt-to-income ratio not exceed 28 to 36%. This means that when you divide your debt by your income, the result should not be greater than 36. If 36% or more, your loan is refused. Look for a less expensive home. Alternatively, you can put extra money down as a down payment. Purchasing a home is a huge financial transaction. Refrain from borrowing 36 cents for every dollar earned. When the time comes to buy, do your homework, shop sensibly, put your emotions aside, and never spend more than you can comfortably afford. If you're enjoying the video so far, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That will surely help us a lot. Number 4. Learn about credit scores. Younger generations must keep a credit card open and pay it off every month. This raises their credit score, allowing them to borrow money from banks and lenders in the future. In America, your credit score is required for every decision you make. At some time in your life, you must own a home and a car. A poor credit score can close many doors. As a result, everything gets even more difficult. Playing with cards and earning points might educate someone how to use credit effectively. You can also use credit cards to make purchases and save money. Credit cards are often used as personal banks rather as personal credit cards, which leads to overspending and also a low credit score. Unfortunately, people's credit scores suffer as a result of paying a lot of interest and then forgetting about the account. Opening a line of credit and having it in good shape for more than 10 years can improve your credit score and allow you to borrow a lot of extremely cheap money in the future. Number 5. Learn to have an emergency fund. Unfortunately, being prepared for an emergency is not taught in school. They trust that their parents will handle things at home. It is unfortunate, but it's true. A 6-month emergency fund should give you with enough stability to live comfortably without worrying too much in the event of an emergency. When it comes to accommodation and food, always keep your budget moderate and to the basics. Do not spend your emergency funds on eating and drinking. Number 6. Learn budgeting skills. It is up to your parents to teach you about money management. School does not teach you how to manage your finances. To keep a balanced financial account, you must be aware of both incoming and outgoing funds each month. You must minimize your expenses while increasing your revenue as much as possible. Your life will transform once you have completed that step. You can save and invest more, establish an emergency fund, eliminate debt, and live a happier life. Number 7. Insurance. Insurance is only used in the event of an emergency. You will never want to use it again. House insurance, car insurance, and life insurance are the 3 basic types of insurance. Insurance policies cover the most significant and expensive possessions a person has. It is impossible to plan for everything that may occur, but you must be prepared for anything that may occur. A car accident, a house fire, or an accidental death are just a few examples. You can also buy business insurance to safeguard your firm from litigation and liabilities. Personal insurance is supplied to doctors. Having a 6-month emergency fund and several types of insurance coverage will allow you to live a more relaxed life and be ready when the storm hits. Number 8. Healthy finance. Without insurance, an uninsured hospital visit for a broken limb can cost thousands of dollars. What happens if you're unable to pay your monthly health insurance premiums and show up at the emergency room? If you do not have medical insurance, you may have to borrow money to cover your medical expenses. Does not that seem unfair? If you do not have health insurance, you should get one as soon as possible. Furthermore, keeping your health might help you save a lot of money. Maintaining a healthy weight, eating the correct meals, exercising on a regular basis, and avoiding addictive substances are just a few things you can do to keep yourself healthy and also will save money. Being sorry is not on the schedule, so prioritize your health now. Number 9. College debt is not 100% necessary. Schools will not teach you not to go to school. Please refrain from being ridiculous. Although everyone assumes that student loan debt and college degree are closely linked, but you do not have to go with one to obtain other. Because of their job, 85% of recent graduates say they owe a lot of money to school. You are not necessarily required to get these loans in order to pursue your degree. Some schools provide an excellent education at a fraction of the cost of a private school education. You can also study part-time, work while you study, attend a less expensive school, graduate quickly, or start your career at a community college. Nonetheless, I am not claiming that debt-free education is everyone's goal. You should not make this debt your major motive for being a college student. There are plenty more approaches to reach your career objectives. People should understand that buying a house and a new car is not necessary till later in life. You must budget for emergencies, save money, and begin investing as soon as possible. Keep an eye on your credit score until it reaches the excellent level so you can get a credit card and keep it in good standing. Do not waste your money on an expensive education if you lack the discipline to repay it on time and effectively. Check that your insurance policies are active and ready to go in case of an emergency. Try to diversify your job income so that you can better manage your taxes. Number 10. How to save. Every month, you should try to save 20% of your net income. Make certain that your savings account is secure and that it offers you with something. It could be a high-yield savings account or a CD. 401k contributions are not counted towards the 20% objective. Transfer the funds from your account to the investment once you have opted to invest in a specific project. Do not buy products based on your emotions. Instead, apply your logic. Spend some time analyzing before making a purchase. Do not take monthly payments unless it is an emergency and you can pay it off in less than a year. If you follow this criteria, you can achieve financial independence and retire early. Thank you for your time. That's all for this video. See you in the next one.